Gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
back.
sorry, yeah. So,
Change the name first. You don't need to just.
okay, yeah. So I would like to change my name.
You are like this, teacher, no?
I am using her account. That's fine. Okay, so now you may see how indigenous people are oppressed by use for the use of their native language. So these are the two influencing factors for the use of the language. Okay, finally, I would like to share you some endangered languages. Okay, these are all together top 10 endangered language. They are at risk of extinction. Okay, finally, discussion. Sorry, endangered language. Finally, I would like to discuss this question together with all of you. Okay, so how could we maintain our languages? Okay, Mr. Sao, could you share your ideas? How could we maintain languages? Yeah, not. Yeah,
Hello, can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
So we can maintain our languages, not to be colonized, once we were colonized, but like you mentioned it, and we save our languages, and we need to pass down our ancestor,
Yeah.
our ancestor passed down us, and we have to um pass down the language to our ancestor.
Mhm.
I think this is the only way of maintain our language, or else it will be gone forever. If you are the only one that knows the language, if you don't pass it down, or if you don't teach another people, you only know, you die, and it's finished. So I think like that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Julia, would you like to contribute some ideas how we can maintain
Yes,
our languages?
yes, teacher. Like mostly for us, we usually interested in other languages because most of the people they be about language is great, but there are many variety of languages in our own country too. Like not only Burmese is our main language, but also other like in Chin State or Shan State, there are many different languages, and these languages are trying to extend, and we need to have classes for them because that we need to focus on those two because it is a part of our languages and we need to maintain that languages. There are many variety of way for us. We can, this is our internet, and nowadays most of us can use technology, and we can use technology like posting videos about that, our lovely languages. There might be people who interested, and we have to encourage people to get interested in our language so that we can maintain different languages of our country, and it is good for us because our languages are the way we introduce to our culture. So
Okay, thank you. I would like to contribute the final, another idea. So, if I would like to what I would like to say is that wherever we are, we could maintain our languages, like Mr. Salman said, we could pass down generation to generation. At the same time, we could also create, speaking community like Chinese. Wherever they are, they have China. There is Chinatown, right? So like this, they are creating that, their language speaking community like this. So in this way, we could maintain our languages. Thank you very much. This is the end of my presentation. So it's our responsibility to maintain our languages because if there is no language, there is no culture, there is no tradition, and even there is no nationality. That's why it's our responsibility and duty to keep up the use of the language. Thank you very much. So we would like to move to discussion session. Okay, there are all together two discussion sessions, discussion phase 1 and phase 2. I would like to start with discussion phase 1. Okay, so I want you to make a screenshot of this discussion phase 1. And after that, I will send you into a breakout room.
Wait.
Please make a screenshot. Okay, have you done? Okay, so I will send you into a breakout room, by the way, please. Right? Okay, got it.
So may I go to drink water?
Yeah, yeah, you can. You don't need to take permission, by the way. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so another one. Okay. Okay, so altogether, I would like to create another breakout room. Yeah, please say by the way. Yeah, please say by the way. Okay, Catherine. Okay. Okay. Room 2. Sorry. Move to room 2.
Where's my salad? I forgot to order salad. Oh my god.
Please say by the way. Yeah, so sorry for your inconvenience because I'm assigned manually, that's why. Okay, thank you. Yeah, final one, please. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Oh, by the way, please right now. Okay, so you could join into the breakout room now. Okay, thank you. Some of the participants will be in the main session. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, okay. Mr. P29. Okay, so do any people in the community where you live speak more than one language? Hi.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I think it depends on the situation. So right now, I'm teaching the children who can speak more than one language, like it's Chinese or Korean language.
It depends on the situation. Okay. How about Momo? Do any people in the community? Could you just get number one question? Momo.
Yes. Firstly, I would like to thank you for participating your discussions, and I am the first time to take part in the discussion. So please forget me if I make mistakes. Yes, of course, including me, I can speak two language, at least three languages, but I'm not sure about that. I can speak English. Yes, my mother tongue Burmese, and I can speak Finnish. Yes, of course, my anchor can speak, I think, 4 or 5 languages. He lives in Finland, so he can speak many languages. So thank you.
Yeah, okay, thank you for your sharing. Okay, how about Lena? Do any people in the community where you live could speak more than one language? Hi, Lena, are you there? Yeah. How many languages your friend can speak, by the way? Okay. I would like to skip now. Okay, Tutu. Do any people in the community where you live speak more than one language? Tutu? Okay. Okay, thank you. How about Sigma Milo? Okay.
Yeah. Like Lena said, including me, lots of my friends, me can speak more than 3 languages. My friend can speak like Japanese, China, English, and Burma. I can speak I can speak like some Japanese, French.
Yeah. You are mute.
I finished.
You have finished. Okay. So, Tutu, would you like to contribute your idea? Tutu? Tutu, would you like to contribute your ideas? Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Chair, can I go to toilet?
Yeah, you can. Okay, I think two people. I think in my community, most people are speaking more than one language. For example, my friend who are English teachers, so they could speak for Burmese and English very well. They have high level of proficiency. So that's why I would say people in my community are speaking more than one language. Okay. How about number two? Nemomo, would you like to contribute your idea? Are there any services in your community for people who do not speak the dominant language? Nemomo, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, to be honest, I don't understand what is the meaning, like
Okay.
what is the price, and I can dig in my idea comes out of my mind.
Okay,
Can
by
you
the way,
explain me a little bit?
Yeah. For example, in my community, I'm working at the English speaking language school. At that moment, education service, right? They are they do not speak the dominant language. They are using English as a medium of communication. So I would say they are providing education service and they are using English as a medium of communication. Likewise, when I was, going to one of the hospital in Yangon, when I take a medical test, at that moment they are speaking in English and they have high level of proficiency as well. And likewise, some of the five-star hotels in Yangon, most receptionists, everyone in the hotel could speak English very well and effectively. So I would say these are the services I saw so far. They are, they do not speak the dominant language. They use English as a medium of communication. Yeah. Okay. So is there any hotels or, hospital or tourism, something like that? They are using, other languages rather than using Burmese language.
From my experience, you like in my class, like Finnish class, the teachers are not speak Burmese language. Yeah, that is the one place, yeah, where I can find.
Oh, okay. So how about Milo? Is there any service that you see?
What is the question?
Yeah, question number 2. Yeah.
Question number 2. Are there any service,
Yeah.
healthcare, education through me
It's a
in
little
your community for people who do not speak the dominant language?
yeah. So which means that
Yeah, like there are lots of service in every country, especially in like Peking and Paris. There are lots of tourists for like some like visitor and foreigners.
foreigners, yeah. And also tour guide, right? They are using English as a medium of
Yeah.
communication. They are not speaking the dominant.
There are lots of like tourists and tour guide in Paris, and there are lots of like Myanmar tourists translate to English in Peking.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Tutu. Would you like to contribute your idea? Tutu, are you there?
Yeah. Sorry, teachers. My answer is not sure. So
yeah.
Yes. My answer is not sure.
Oh, your answer is not sure. Okay, thank you. Let's move our next question. Okay, are there any advantages to having more than one language in a community? Nemomo, would you like to start first?
Yes. I think there are more than one reason like when you can speak more than one languages, because like especially I can pick at one example, English. When I can speak English, I can get more opportunity to get higher salaries, and I can learn another languages, and I can read many books written in English in all over the world, and I can read, I can watch the movies without subtitles. I can listen some kind of music. Yeah, there are a lot of advantages, but when we learn more languages, I think there is one disadvantages, because that is we are not sure, we don't know exactly only one language. Yeah, that is my point of view.
Okay, thank you. How about Milo? Okay, Milo, number 3, first question.
Yeah. Are there any? I don't think so. Like, because now most of the people are learning more than 1 or 2 languages. So I don't think so. There were any advantages.
There are many advantages. Could you find out 1 or 2 or 3? What are the advantages of learning new language? Yeah.
In my opinion, like, maybe like you are not sure that you know all about those language in those country, and then you will say some rude words, so you can like kill or go to the jail, like that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I think they already finished their discussion. Okay, how about name more out? Name more out. Could you you already contribute, no, by the way? Yeah. Okay, thank you. So let's continue our discussion phase 2. Okay. I would like to close all the breakout room. Okay, thank you. Yeah. How about teachers? No, could you contribute what are the disadvantages of, having more than 1 language in a community? Could you contribute your idea?
Well, I might be wrong, but if people use more than 1 languages in community, there might be confusion between, which language they need to communicate. So I think at least they should have one, official language such as English or Burmese. Having lots of languages is good, but in order to communicate with different people, we need to set one language. For example, okay, in one company in this office, let's say we are speaking only English. We are communicating by, one language, no others. So I think that is, one of the disadvantages of having more than 1 languages.
Okay.
How do you think?
Yeah. Okay. Is there anyone who would like to contribute and discuss this question? Are there any disadvantages having more than 1 language in a community?
Me?
Yeah.
Me? Because we have that more than 1 languages, it's really difficult to learn about me too. We learn lots of, like at Paris, Chinese, we learn Korean language. Most of the people is popular thing, the language is Chinese and Korean language. And we learn one of the languages, one speaking, and we get it, and we get more of the one we will I think I will be the mistake with the test, because we have an English test, we have a Chinese test, like an exam. We have a Myanmar exam too. Like we have a lot of exam where brain will be, I think it's why we have a mistake a little bit.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so let's move to discussion phase 2. Okay, so please make a screenshot of this, and after that we will continue discussing this question in the break.
Yeah, I will make the screenshot and I will share in my breakout room.
Yeah. Okay, have you done? Okay, I would like to send you into the breakout room now. For those who haven't received, invitation, have to discuss in the main session. Yeah. Okay, you could join into the breakout room now. Okay, so I would like to start with Julia. Okay, what are the advantages of knowing more than one language?
Yes, as we are bilingual, there are many advantages of being a bilingual. For us, when we travel to another country, as English is an international language, we can communicate with people in comfortable way. Like we don't need to spend a lot of money for the translator, and also we can feel free to talk about what we are saying. Like when someone who we don't know actually we don't know in closely, like we don't need to feel a little bit shame about that. And also being a bilingual as the research of scientists, it is be a bilingual a little more longer than a person who speaks only one language. So I think be a bilingual has a lot of advantages, and it is two of the advantages. Yeah.
Okay, how about Mr. Sao? Could you introduce? Yeah. So could you
so yes. So having more languages there are a lot of advantages, like she mentioned it. There's no hard time to get the translator, and if you go to another city, like I know Chinese, English, Burma, and I also know a little bit of Korea. So there in every city there are Chinatown, which is useful, in every city, in every country, there are Chinatown. So we can go there, we can speak them, even if we go to somewhere that we don't know the language, we can go to Chinatown, if you know Chinese. So these are the advantages, and I think these are also very popular around the world. So if you learn more than one, when your brain are working, so it also affect on your brain and you get more language.
Okay. Thank you. How about, Suti Vichai? Is there any advantages?
Yes. From my point of view, we should go not just bilingual, we should go multilingual, for our future. It's like if we are students, it's like if we know more than one language, we can have the benefits in searching some information for our lessons, and and also in our entertainment also, if we know more than one language, as especially when we watch the foreign movies, and there would be a great taste if we know their language, and likewise in our career life, and the more language as you know, the more opportunities you have. So and knowing more than one language affects more of both of our academic and career life. That's it.
I totally agree with you. I would like to share my personal experience. Yeah, last 3 months, I applied a job at the international school. At that moment, even though I came from the engineering background, they are really impressed by me because of the language proficiency. My speaking skill is fluent. That's why they really impressed by me. And without inquiring more about me, they just apply me directly. So that this is the advantages I would like to share. Because if we could speak more than one language, so they could, we could impress other people, and we have high chance of landing a job. And also, I would like to health benefit. I would like to find a health benefit. If whenever we use different language, we have to shift our brain from one language to another. So it's a kind of mental exercise, right? So by switching one language to another, the muscle in our brain will be strengthened, and likewise we will be we will not be able to control with some disease like dementia or something like that. So this is the benefit of learning more than one language, knowing more than one language. Okay, thank you. Number two, do you plan to use your additional language in your career? Explain your answer, Julia. Yeah.
Yes, as for me, I have because like in my plan, I want to be someone who own I want to start my business with using multi language, because I want to go to abroad and learn language, learn or study university there, and I will have my learning experience, and of course I will be someone who I need to be someone who can speak bilingual. But as for me, I want to be a multilingual because I want to own a hotel and like something like tourism. So if I can speak multi-language, I can communicate with many people from all around the world, and I can invite them in many variety way, so that my job will be improved with different different people in different countries. So being a multi-language is really important for me, and that's why I used to learn English, and I have planned to learn many other languages in my future, like as much as I can. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. How about Mr. Sao? Okay, do you use or plan to use your additional language in your career?
I don't have a career such as thing, so so like I would just say in my community. So most of the people use Bama language, that's the only language we use in our community. And a lot of people use English as a second language. And it is very good.
Yeah, it is very good. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Susu, do you have any plan to learn or use additional language?
Yes, I have a plan like to use my additional language in my career. It's like my dream career is to be a successful businesswoman, and so I think I have to start from the life, from the ground, ground level. It's like so. I think I should have the knowledge of the like many language like as in especially for the language that is used in my career field. So I have to be proficient in it, and I will learn this language and as much as I can, and so that I can apply in my career. And I think in the life of being a businesswoman, it's like having like knowing more than one language is like I would help me like to communicate with foreigners and the people from around the world. So I will try to learn other languages except Burmese and English.
So you are going to learn Thai language very soon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, for me, as a teacher, I have to promote my language proficiency at any time in every situation, right? So I will try as much as I can to be able to promote my language proficiency. Yeah, I know the technique, how to promote my language proficiency. I also know the area that I'm really weak at. So I will, focus on this. At the same time, I will have a chance to expose to English speaking community for more than a year. So it's my great opportunity to promote my language proficiency. At the same time, I would like to learn one more, new language, because learning new language made me fascinated. So that's the reason why I have a plan to learn new language, maybe Japan or Spanish, because these are the most popular languages in Myanmar. Most of the educated workforce, like engineer, they are, migrating to Japan, and they gain citizenship there. So as for me, I don't want to gain citizenship in Japan, but I would like to, widen my knowledge horizon. That's the only one reason why I would like to learn a new language. Okay, thank you. The final question. How do you feel about raising children in a bilingual environment? Julia, how do you feel about it?
Yes, and it is a great way to improve children's brain, children's knowledge. I have read some of the information about that, and they say like a child and child need to like should learn two languages in the age of 5 or 6, because it is the time when they are improving their the development of brains heavily. And if they learn more than one languages, it can improve their brain, and they can they have more knowledge about that. And also when they grow up, they don't need to learn focus on other languages as a second language, because they have already learned 2 languages in their childhood. So I think it's really good for them. And as a research, being a bilingual study from the childhood life is really good for them, and because it increases knowledge. Yeah.
Thank you. How about Mr. Sam?
So I feel like very good, in while raising my children in that such as environment, it would be very good because we there are a lot of languages, so we can teach the languages and we can talk, like sometimes if people are gossiping about us in other language, we can know it. So it is pretty good. And if we teach them while we were young, like she mentioned it, it will be very good for our brain. And not only that, if when we learn a second language when we older, we don't have a time to pay attention or other things on other things, like when we go to school, we learn math, like science, chemistry, like those things, right? So if you're dealing with the second language, um the 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 learning of those maths, science, it will go down, So if we learn while we were young, it will be very great.
Okay, thank you. How about Susu?
Yes, I think like as Julia said, like children who grow in a bilingual environment performs better than those are in only only speak like only one language. It's like in their education. So like children who can speak more than one language, like I can have a better creativity like in their lessons. And so they could absorb their lessons more than the ordinary children. As like for instance, like if we look at those children who are like who are joining at the international school, and compared to those who are joining as the state school, who only speaks Burmese people. So it's crystal clear that like that the children who are study at the international school have the better innovation, and their brain level and their IQ level is higher than the ordinary people. So I think children should be raised in the bilingual environment.
Okay, so in terms of the result, one thing I found out is that before the years of 12, 12 is a critical period. Before this, children are global citizens. They could expose to any language before the years of 12. That's the reason why we could, the children can learn many languages. So it might be truly beneficial for them if they are, raising in a bilingual environment. So I think it would be truly beneficial for every children, and they will also enjoy the benefit that we mentioned before. Okay, thank you. So thank you everyone. Welcome back to the main session. So this is the end of our discussion session. We would like to continue doing speak out the day session. Okay. Okay, speak out the day session. Today I would like to choose three speakers. Okay, three speakers. Okay, the topic we are going to talk about is why learning a new language is important to you. Okay, it's easy, right? We just have to elaborate our speech. You have to speak at most 3 minutes. Okay, at most 3 minutes. Okay, if you are ready, I would like to call up three speakers for today. 1, 2, 3. Who would like to make a presentation relating to this topic?
May I?
Yeah, you can. 1 or 2 or 3.
May I be 3?
3, okay, Mary. Okay. How about others? 1, 2.
Like I want to be the last. I will be 4.
Also, okay, yeah, you will be 4. Please wait. Let me confirm whether they are all together 4 speakers or not. Yeah, Mr. Sao, number 2.
Yeah, like always, number 2.
Okay, number 2. Okay. Mr. Sao, okay. So Milo, who would like to present number 1? Number 1. Tete, would you like to? Cynthia. Okay, the winner will be given 3,000 top at phone bill. Oh, by the way.
May I say something?
Yeah. Oh,
I don't want to get that phone bill. It's have that internet too.
oh yeah.
I just want to get the money.
How many? Okay. Later, okay, let's see whether your performance is okay. Okay, so number 1, who would like to present? Sigma. Milo, would you like to? Number 1.
No, I want to be 4 because
Yes.
I need another like some. I want to listen other
Okay,
two.
so Mr. Sao, would you like to start first? Number 1. Okay, please do. And number 2, Mary, and finally number 3 for Milo. Okay. Thank you. I would like
I'm
to,
so scared why I am a number 2. I want to be a number 2.
okay, I would like to invite Mr. Sao. If you are ready, you can sit down, please, for 3 minutes, up to 3 minutes. Okay.
Okay, so here are the top here are why I learned a new language is very important for me. You know, learning English, no, learning language are important, in every point of view. If you know Chinese, you can go around the world and you can still speak Chinese, no matter where you are, because in every city there are Chinatown, and so you can get help from Chinese if you don't know, even though if you don't know the language, the mother language of their country. I learned Chinese. It is very important. Even though I'm not Chinese, in Myanmar, they are Chinatown. In India, they are Chinatown. In Thailand, they are Chinatown. In every country, they're Chinatown. So also China is one of the, they do a lot of products and they spread every country. In even America, there are a lot of projects that was made in made in China, a lot of brands that were made in China. So I learned Chinese. It was pretty important language. And another language, English. It is also the one of the most important language that you should learn. Because for me, British were colonized in our country. Also, British lived here. British lived all over the world once back in the days. So the English people, a lot of older people talk English. It was international language. So if we go to every country, there's at least more than people that speak English. Yeah. So these versions speak in other countries. You know, if we go to there are we can get benefits. There are, you know, so it's also work our brain. You know, if we play chess, if we work our brain, they know is Alzheimer. You know, if Alzheimer became because of the ancestor, and Alzheimer can be happen by not working the brain. So if we work our brain very hard, not like very hard, I mean normal. So if we work our brain, it won't happen. Which in scientists found. That's why people say to play chess to not get the Alzheimer. So I don't want to get Alzheimer. I want to learn languages, and it is pretty important. So
Okay, thank you very much. Let's get a round of applause to Ms. Okay. Propose your ideas. Okay, thank you. I would like to invite the second speaker, Mary. Are you ready? If you are ready, you can sit down, please. Take it away.
Okay, I'm ready. Hi guys, everyone. My name is Mary, and why the new learning English language is important. It is important to ourselves and others because we learn about English, we learn about Chinese, French. When you go to another country, like my favorite country is USA and Korea, because I just want to go to the Korea is have a Blackpink. I just love it, and there have a lots of brand, like it is have a tteokbokki, like my favorite thing, ramen. I like it, so that's why I like Koreans, and I'm not learning yet the Koreans, the language, but I am learning yet. I am learning English language. I like when we lost. I think that is the important ourselves, because when we go to the Chinese, we can say our promise. We have to say the Chinese languages. And then next one is we have to say that when we go to the Koreans, but in Korea, we can say in English too. But in Chinese, I think we can't say in English. I like the Chinese too. I like sushi. And then it's in Chinese or Korea or USA. When I am only 11 years old, so I get lost. I get lost my parents or my brothers, my sisters. I have to tell the managers to find my mom, dad, and brothers or sister. And then next one, I can tell the managers to I lost my parents, and they get me. I speak in my mom's language, like I lost my parents, and then they said, how can you can speak English? But I didn't find my language. I didn't learn Chinese languages and English languages. What she said, oh, can you speak in Burmese? I just said, can you speak in Burmese? She just said that maybe like Korea or Chinese or France or Paris. It's when we get the English, we can get like we can say about the English language. Thank you for paying attention today. This is my opinion.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, like it around the class. Okay, the last but not least is Milo. Okay, Milo.
Yeah. I would like to tell you something. It's like I'm not talking about the country. Remember, like most of the people said when you got job in Myanmar has only and a few salaries. So most of the Myanmar people applying some scholarship to other country. At the like morning, they go to school, and then at the free time or weekend, they find some job and get more so that get better salary. And then especially like me, especially Paris. When you go to Paris or German or somewhere, most of those most of the people didn't want to talk or sell, talk or sell something without like talking their own mother, like their language. So we need to know about their language too. And then like when you I would like to go to English language guy. When you learn English language, and then if you don't want to apply scholarship, you can teach some online class and make some like how can I say make business together with other country people, so you will be more popular or like better than before.
That's all. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay. So I would like to, set my appreciation to every speaker. So it's time for us to make a decision who will be the speaker of the day, with the winner or the speaker of the day session. For me, I am a host. That's why I couldn't give vote. I couldn't participate in a poll. That's why I would like to send my vote to someone. Okay. I would like to send my vote to Mr. Sao. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Sao, you already got one vote. So the rest of this, participant, you go start voting now on your secret. Yes, right.
I'm done. I'm so scared of that.
Okay, I need 2 more. Okay, 1 more, please. I need one more participant to give vote. 1 more.
I like Korea a lot.
You like Korea a lot. Okay, thank you. Okay, I will end the poll. Who do the wealthy, the winner?
Like Mary or Song. Both of them.
How about teachers know who do the wealthy, the winner for today?
I think Sang Min Luyện.
Okay.
Me too.
I will share the
Condition is really
result. The
good.
winner is Milo. Yeah.
Oh.
Congratulations,
Oh,
Milo. Okay. Congratulations, Milo.
did you vote to yourself?
No, I'm about to like Mary.
Okay, so you could, you please say hi to our passionate English learner page.
Yeah, it's okay. I will tell teachers no and
because
take money from Wi-Fi.
yeah, okay, thank you. So this is the end of our conversation club. So before we say goodbye, we would like to make a group photo together. By the way, I would like to say thank you again to all the participants and presenters for today. Okay. Thank you. So before we say goodbye, we would like to make a group photo together. Okay. Okay. If you are yeah, it's okay.
I can't open my camera because it'll be just black because of the electricity.
It's fine. 3,
It's
2,
okay
1.
today.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for joining. See you. Okay. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank
See you.
Bye.
So officer have to stay.